Yellow-rumped warbler, Pseudophaga coronata, 4.7 to 5.5 inches, 12 to 14 centimeters. Yellow-rumped warblers are impressive in the sheer numbers with which they flood the continent each fall. Shrubs and trees filled with the streaky brown and yellow birds and their distinctive sharp chips. Though the color palette is subdued all winter, you owe it to yourself to seek these birds out on their spring migration or on their breeding grounds. Spring molt brings a transformation, leaving them a dazzling mix of bright yellow, charcoal gray, and black and bold white. Yellow-rumped warblers are fairly large, full-bodied warblers with a large head, sturdy bill, and long, narrow tail. It is about the size of a black-capped chickadee. In summer, both sexes are a smart gray with flashes of white in the wings and yellow on the face, sides, and rump. Males are very strikingly shaded. Females are duller and may show some brown. Winter birds are paler brown, with bright yellow rump and usually some yellow on the sides. Yellow-rumped warblers typically forage in the outer tree canopies at middle heights. They're active, and you'll often see them sally out to catch insects in midair, sometimes on long flights. In winter, they spend lots of time eating berries from shrubs, and they often travel in large flocks. In summer, yellow-rumped warblers are birds of open coniferous forests and edges, and to a lesser extent dictitous forests. In fall and winter, they move to open woods and shrubby habitats, including coastal vegetation, parks, and residential areas. The yellow-rumped warbler has two distinct subspecies that used to be considered separate species: the myrtle warbler of the eastern U.S. and Canada's boreal forest, and Audubon's warbler of the mountainous west. The Audubon's has a yellow throat. In the myrtle subspecies, the throat is white. Male Audubon's warblers have more white in the wing than in the myrtle warbler. Female Audubons have less distinctively marked faces, lacking the dark ear patches of the myrtle warbler. Intermediate forms occur where the two subspecies breeding ranges overlap, such as in the Canadian Rockies. Yellow-rumped warblers eat mainly insects in the summer, including caterpillars and other larvae, leaf beetles, bark beetles, weevils, ants, scale insects, aphids, grasshoppers, caddisflies, craneflies, and gnats, as well as spiders. They also eat spruce budworm, a serious forest pest, during outbreaks. On migration and in winter, they eat great numbers of fruits, particularly bayberry and wax myrtle, with their digestive systems are uniquely suited among warblers to digest. The habit is one reason why yellow-rumped warblers winter so much farther north than other warbler species. Other commonly eaten fruits include juniper berries, poison ivy, poison oak, greenbrier, grapes, Virginia creeper, and dogwood. They eat wild seeds such as from beach grasses and goldenrod, and they may come to feeders where they'll take sunflower seeds, raisins, peanut butter, and suet. Yellow-rumped warblers put their nests on the horizontal branch of a conifer, anywhere from 4 to about 50 feet high. Tree species include hemlock, spruce, white cedar, pine, Douglas fir, and larch or tamarack. They may build their nests far out on a main branch or tuck it close to the trunk in a secure fork of 2 or more branches. Occasionally, nests are built in a dictitous tree such as a maple, oak, or birch. Short to long-distant migrant, some western yellow-rumped warblers move to the nearby Pacific coast to spend the winter. Other populations migrate to wintering grounds in Mexico and throughout Central America. Male yellow-rumped warblers sing a slow, soft, sweetly whistled warble or trill. The pitch is mostly even, but may rise or fall slightly, speeding up as it ends. Songs last 1 to 3 seconds and consist of up to 21 individual notes. Yellow-rumped warblers have two main calls. The more common one, a sharp check, differs between the Myrtle and Audubon's races. Both forms are quite recognizable and are a key call to learn for a birdwatcher hoping to start sorting out migrating warblers in fall. Both sexes make this call frequently, both while foraging and while flying. Yellow-rumped warblers also make a soft pist and a high tee in flight. Whenever you want to go warbler watching, visit the North Woods or Middle Elevation conifer forests of the West to find yellow-rumped warblers during summer. They're often perched on the outer limbs of trees and are very conspicuous as they fly out after insects, often making long, aerobatic pursuits and flashing their yellow rumps and white patches in the tail. But the easiest time to see yellow-rumped warblers is probably on migration. And now you know that yellow-rumped warblers are truly wonderful warblers.